WIBA for cutting off my boyfriend's mom, or telling her off. Hi Reddit, this is my first time posting. So I, 19F, have been dating my BF, 20M, let's call him Bill for privacy, for about a year and a half now after meeting at college. Bill and I are around each other 24/7 at college, but we live about 2 hours away outside of university. So when summer was coming up, we decided to move into his parents' house together, which they so graciously offered up for us. His mom, 41F, was at first super welcoming to me, but as time went on things kinda got messy. First of all, she has a bit of a drinking problem, and whenever she gets drunk she tends to try and start issues, which I was warned of before I moved in, yet I didn't take it seriously. I know I'm dumb. It started with little comments about how I was taking away her boy, and Bill only did things I asked of him, but never when the mom asked him to. She would constantly bring up Bill's ex of 2 years, telling me how heartbroken Bill was and how much the ex tried to change Bill. One time I brought home a pair of pink swim shorts that my brother didn't want anymore, and she yelled at me saying her son isn't allowed to wear those because he has never liked pink and I'm trying to make him, and I quote, gay like my brother. And when I went back to Bill's room I could hear her talking trash about me, saying, I'll never know her son like she does, blah blah blah. During all of this I kinda awkwardly sit there and laugh because I didn't want to start anything, but when I would be alone I always felt like crap, because all I wanted was for her to like me. She would say mean things drunk, pretend she forgot what she said, and we'd all ignore it. Well, fast forward a few months, it was now October, and Bill's SIL sent me a text telling me his younger brother and mom were talking about how I smell bad, which if you're a girl you know is like the worst thing to hear, and both his brother, who I thought was my friend, and his mom were bonding over not liking me. Finally, Bill told his mom to knock it off, which led to me having a talk with her in person, to which she deflected my hurt I expressed when I was crying to her, by saying, well, Bill's brother never liked you, so it's okay. And you can guess it, she told me this while drunk. I let it go and still never truly told her how I feel because it's his mom. I feel like I owe her something. Then Bill had a New Year's Eve party, and his mom came downstairs expressing to all the guests that she doesn't like me, and I'm a bitch, which was apparently a joke. So now all Bill's friends are telling him he has to do something about his mom. I laughed it off because honestly, what else am I supposed to do? Okay, so now we're at present day, and last night Bill's mom started talking crap about me and the SIL on the family group chat, saying we try and overstep the mom's position in this family. She's drunk again. Bill got a text from her separately after telling her to knock it off, where she basically said I bring too much drama to this family, even though I haven't ever been able to tell her how I feel. She said I'm the reason Bill doesn't like her anymore because apparently he's changing too much and I'm getting in his head. And she also said I attacked her last week because I texted her and asked her why she was telling the family they had to save Bill before it's too late. She told me she said that because Bill needs a job and I agreed, and that was the end of that conversation, so I'm confused about the attacking part. She told Bill he doesn't defend her like he does with me, and he allows my drama-filled behavior. She also lied about being drunk, and she said Bill is a little shit and she will not pay for anything anymore if he continues to put his foot down with defending me. She lastly said I was ungrateful. The SIL told me she heard the mom downstairs referring to me, 19 years old, mind you she's 41, as an evil witch and that I'm tearing away her boy. Bill doesn't want me to say anything to her, but now instead of being hurt like I was all these months, I'm just angry. Bill's supposed to live with me and my family this summer, but I don't know what she's gonna deal with that. If it's this bad while he's on a few-day trip at my house, I could cut her off, but I would never want Bill to feel like he has to choose. And one day she will be the grandma to my children, which she and them deserve to have a relationship. However, if I don't cut her off, I don't know how much longer I can go without cursing her out, or just straight up crying in front of her. I just want the lady to like me, and I guess my ego isn't very big because it does get to me. She talks trash on my family too, saying she will hurt them if anything happens to Bill while he lives with us, and makes some mildly homophobic comments about my brother. Bill went home today and told me the mom has locked herself away in her room and won't talk to anyone. He says he's going to talk to her, but he's talked to her plenty and nothing changes. So WIBA if I told her how much she's hurting me and Bill's feelings, and that we may need to cut her off? Let me know, please. Edit. Honestly, me and my BF both live off our parents right now, as they help us pay for college and we live between them on breaks from school, so cutting her off is unrealistic tbh. Does anyone know how else I could go about this? I will take any and all advice.